What's up, guys? This is Rants and Raves, and today we're talking about the Momo challenge and the birthplace of memes. So a bunch of this video is going to be us researching because we don't always know everything about the memes. Yeah. So we have the laptop up on knowyourmeme.com. It's a pretty good website for most of this information. So let's begin.
Yeah, let's do this.
So the Momo challenge, as some people may know, some people won't know.
Yeah.
It is a picture of this pretty gruesome looking lady.
It's like a mixture of a heroin addict and a chicken.
Yeah, that's accurate. So it was created in Japan, by a company called Link Factory, and someone on Instagram posted the picture, and then of course the internet takes it and says, let's do something with this. So it ended up becoming an urban legend.
Yeah.
On Spanish-speaking websites, I guess. I don't know why specifically Spanish-speaking websites. That's kind of weird. That it's weird that Spain got on that train that fast.
Well, it's also a lot of other cultures are very much more prone to starting like urban legends than like America doesn't really have a large variety of them. Like, right. I don't know if Bigfoot would count as an urban legend, but that's like what we got.
I mean, that kind of counts.
We got Bigfoot, and then we got Nessie.
We don't have Nessie.
That's not Nessie. That's Europe, right?
That's Scotland.
That's Scotland.
That's the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah. But so we don't have anything too exciting.
We have a Slenderman.
Oh, that's just dumb.
Yeah, it's
Slenderman.
So, and then Reddit looks like Reddit picked it up, and it kind of got cropped and put to r/creepy.
Yep.
Where it received a bunch of upvotes,
which makes it more popular, and which makes it more stupid, which makes more dumb things happen.
Right.
But that's just how memes work, man.
And then people on YouTube.
I guess technically we are those people.
Yeah, we're those people. We're among those people. But we gotta talk about why this is bad.
Yeah.
Well, how it got so out of hand. Because if you think about it, like the original, like Slenderman, it was creepy, and it was shared around, and it was viral.
But it didn't cause actual physical harm to anybody.
Right. It didn't generate a challenge.
Yeah.
So why did this? I guess we don't really have
I think there's always some sick fuck out there that is going to take something that's popular and twist it for like younger viewers or people that have any slight mental instability. Right. And they're going to twist it to make it fit in that area. Right. And right now it's so common for like these younger kids to have so many problems that something like this makes them feel that they have a push. You know what I mean? Because I talked to you about this earlier, and like most of the people who are doing these self-harming and all that, it was a problem before the challenge happened, but it's something that drove them to that point easier than just doing it.
Yeah.
If you're doing something for a reason that you were already doing, it becomes more okay in your mind. Right. So that's something that happens with this and with a lot of other really stupid trends. And it's not anything to joke about. I apologize if I make jokes within here, but there's such thing as a meme and a trend and a problem.
Right.
And we're gonna express a bit of everything.
Right.
Within this video.
And so right now the Momo challenge, or Momo, is a problem.
Yes.
It went from a meme and now it's a problem.
Yep.
And so how did it become a problem? Well, let's talk about a cancerous part of the internet called 4chan. What?
Definitely not going to be any sponsors through that.
No, I don't want to sponsor 4chan anyways, and here's why. So, a lot of if you don't know, 4chan is basically Reddit, but the precursor. So, 4chan was the original Reddit. 4chan is pretty much, actually, you know what? 4chan came before YouTube was even made.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's that old of a website. And so, over time, 4chan has... Good job.
Sorry, I moved away.
Over time, 4chan has kind of evolved and morphed into different states. And so, right now, 4chan works on a system of boards, just like Reddit does. And so it's like... it started like the A board, the B board, and the C board, and then went from there. But now it's like X can mean something totally different. And in this case, the X board, or the paranormal board, is where Momo is currently popular. Now...
Yep. Similar to Slender.
Yeah, similar to
so
Slender.
Many of those other creepier ones.
Right. So what happened is these communities of what I would call social rejects. They try and manipulate posts and pictures to work towards their twisted ideal version of the world where and I'm not saying this is all 4chan users, but a bunch of them just want people to die.
And hell, a lot of urban legends and stuff like this never really was harmful to people. It was like it was something that was scary but not actually harmful. Like what was it? It was like the bloody door. I don't know if you remember that one from years ago, but it was like if you watch this YouTube video, you'll die tonight. And it was a video that was popular when we were in middle school, and it was like just a bloody door or a bloody hallway or something like that. And that stuff like that happened, but it never actually caused anyone any harm. Nothing actually ever happened. You would see like this person died when they watched this video, but you know it's not actually true. But these type of things are actually causing harm to an individual or to multiple individuals. I hear probably a large variety of individuals for Momo, and that's why it's a problem. It's not the society. It's not the grouping of like 4chan and all of that. It's it's once again, it's one of those situations that I'm not trying to go political, but it's extremist variety of one group ruin it for the entire group, because then everyone of that group looks like they're the bad guy because of that small group of idiots. Right,
and I'd like to point out that I'm not digging at 4chan for being 4chan. It just happens to be a place where these people who are just totally toxic and bad people, they just tend to come together on this website. If they kept
better at administration.
Well...
And try to... But then again, limiting what people can and can't post is a big problem already.
Right.
So if they try to go in and do that, they're probably going to get more backlash than they would get praise.
Right. And so these people who tend to kind of cling to 4chan, they go out to their personal places wherever they go. It's Reddit, it's YouTube, it's not Tumblr anymore.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Tumblr.
Oh, yeah, because there's the not safe for work stuff for Tumblr anymore.
Right, and it totally killed the Tumblr platform.
Yeah, because that's what Tumblr is.
Right, there's only like 700 people that still use Tumblr now.
You can't swipe. You used to not be able to swipe and not see porn. That was just a thing.
Right.
But that's off subject.
Right. So that's like they go to Twitter. Yeah. They go wherever they want, and they take these memes that they took from 4chan, these totally cancerous challenges, and they bring them to places like YouTube and Reddit.
There are some harmful challenges that weren't starting as harmful that didn't start on 4chan.
Right.
Such as the Bird Box challenge.
Right.
That started as like a clever challenge idea, like, oh, let's see if I can do my laundry blindfolded, and like small tasks,
right,
to people running with their kid in their arm and hitting, like, the kid running into walls because they're blindfolded too,
right,
to people trying to drive with blindfolds on, and it became the harmful thing that it was because of that group of idiots.
Right.
Once again, so like you said before, it's not just 4chan, but that just seems to be where a lot of them come from.
Right.
And that's not good.
It's not good. Although I believe Bird Box is kind of it's not really started on the internet, because that was, well, actually, no, it was started by the internet. It was started by the the movie on Netflix, right?
Yeah, Bird Box.
Bird Box.
It's a Netflix original with Sandra Bullock.
Right. So, let's look that up.
What, Bird Box?
Yeah.
Well, I know for a fact it started on Bird Box, went to YouTube, and then people started posting videos. Then it got on like Jimmy Fallon and shit like that, because if it's a new trend that's either stupid or funny, Jimmy Fallon and all those late night talk shows jump right on it. And then it just started to become... But it didn't really last long. One thing I noticed that... I really appreciate the people who did, like, makeup tutorials, and they're like, Bird Box Challenge makeup tutorial, and they just do makeup blindfolded. Right. That is, like, a good side of it. That, like, oh, they're trying something new that's kind of funny. But then there's the bad side, which is people trying to do things that they shouldn't be doing blindfolded. So, and then there's also some people that say it's insensitive to people who actually are blind.
Right, so I guess what looks like happened was a Twitch streamer was challenged by someone on Twitter to survive a Crash Bandicoot level blindfolded as part of the Bird Box challenge. It was,
which is harmless.
# which is harmless, and that was perfectly fine.
And then it spread.
Here's the children you were talking about. On December 23rd, 2018, user Lamborghini Law posted a photograph of himself holding hands with 2 children, all blindfolded. In the post, the Bird Box challenge, the hashtag Bird Box challenge was used. On the day the photograph was circulated heavily across social media networks, with the hashtag appearing in numerous posts. So, what did they do with these children?
Oh, this isn't the bad part. That's just another thing that made it more popular. He just took a picture with his kid saying hashtag Bird Box Challenge. That was a different thing. I watched a video of a dad running with his kid in his house, and then the kid just, like a 2-year-old kid, running face first into a wall.
Right.
Which is harmful. But it got popularized through, like, so many TV shows, not even just online, but through late night talk shows and normal talk shows. And
yeah, okay.
And it's not even always a bad thing. There's some people who are doing basic tasks with Bird Box Challenge.
Right. I think this is where it becomes bad. A video posted by YouTuber Morgan Adams on December 30th, 2018, in which she spent 24 hours blindfolded. I think that reaches the point of where it's like...
it's starting to get excessive.
Yeah, it's a bit excessive.
But that video, actually, I watched clips of it, and she wasn't doing anything dangerous. She was, like, walking around her house slowly. She was doing random dumb tasks, but she wasn't really doing anything dangerous. There's certain points that get to the moment of being dangerous, like sprinting. Oh, some people did Bird Box Challenge and they ran across the road blindfolded.
Yeah,
because that's the smart fucking thing to do.
That's incredibly smart.
But yeah, so it's just something that a group of people can take something that's harmless and make it harmful, and then that makes everyone who's part of it look like the bad guy.
Right.
And that's not good for anybody. There's like the Momo challenge, back to that.
Yeah.
We didn't really quite explain what the Momo challenge is.
Oh, right. we didn't at all. So basically, what the Momo challenge is allegedly you're tasked to call a phone number, which is linked to several like bunch of different phone numbers, all linked to different WhatsApp phone numbers,
and texting, right?
And texting. And I guess what happens is you receive a reply, and that reply tasks you to do something.
And I hear that it's not always harmful, though. Like, sometimes the tasks are very basic, like do this, do this, do this. But sometimes it can get into the harmful category.
As in, like, kill yourself.
Yeah.
Or,
but,
no.
Yeah, that's an extreme one.
Like, survive a stab wound.
One of the biggest problems with the Momo challenge is that it could have... the whole, like, call it, text this phone, that could have actually started harmless, but then there could have been new people who created their own WhatsApp things and then made it worse.
Right.
Which is, so then once again it's platform to platform, person to person, and then it can start getting worse. It depends on the individual who's doing it. So there could be one person that's like, their task is like, your challenge today is do your hair, have your dad do your hair, or something really, really dumb that can be harmless. But then there's that one person that's like, your task today is to draw an X on your thigh.
Right.
With a knife.
With a knife.
Which is an actual thing that I saw that someone was tasked to do through the Momo challenge. And that's where it starts to become just sick bastards doing things to pry on not exactly little kids, but people who have the ability to have their mind be corrupted by something so bad. It's not necessarily always little kids. There's been, I think, like older teens, right?
Right. So on February 25th of this year, 2019, a mother from Edinburgh, Scotland, claimed that her 8-year-old son was told by Momo to hold a knife to his neck. And I think that's definitely
that's probably also
bad.
Did they have to take pictures and send it?
He showed me an image of the face on the phone and said that she told him to go into the kitchen drawer, take out a knife, and put it to his neck. Told him that it's a load of rubbish and there are bad people out there who do bad things, but it's still frightening, really frightening. So I guess that's all he had to do, was to put the knife to his neck.
And I'm assuming they needed the person, maybe they needed to see that the task was completed, which that could be a whole new level of creeping fucking people. Like, let me see you put the knife to your neck. Like, people have sick minds.
Right.
That could be one of those situations.
Yeah.
So, like, this is like everything else, that it could have been not harmful, but then it became harmful.
Right.
Just like we were just checking out the Blue Whale Challenge. Was very similar. It was very similar to this. You do task after task, and then didn't it say 50 tasks?
It's this tab right here.
Oh, okay, yeah. So it said like something around like the 50th task. Yeah, 50 challenges. When you get to the final challenge, it ends in committing suicide.
Right.
So I don't know what the challenges lead up to, but it's probably starts less harmful, goes to the most harmful, and then it's suicide is the final option, which is just fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
It really is. But so there's bad people out there.
There are some challenges that started and that they're just totally stupid, and they were started as a challenge to kill people.
Yeah.
And I believe they were called the Darwinism challenges.
Oh,
and survival of the fittest. So it preys on little kids who don't know a lot, who are just stupid enough to do these things. Mm-hmm. And so if the child was, knowledgeable of whether, for example, the Tide Pod challenge, that was just to kill off stupid children.
Yep.
That was its
goal.
Wasn't
even children. There were straight up adults doing it.
Yeah.
Stupid adults.
And it was survival of the fittest. The dumbest died.
If your
but it's still
immune
horrible.
System can handle it, you don't die and you just get rushed to the hospital and get your stomach flushed. But if you're so small that it kills you immediately, then you die immediately. And it's not something that you can fix. There were so many challenges. I struggle to remember some of them, but even when we were kids, there was harmful challenges that weren't for death. There was like the one you take an eraser, and whoever can scrape the eraser across their arm the longest wins, and it would just cause a massive burn on your arm.
Right.
And that was something that was like, oh, I'm cool, I can scrape my arm, because we're stupid.
The cinnamon challenge.
Remember
that one? Let's see. Like the ice bucket challenge.
That was a good challenge. That was for a good reason. There was always going to be some dumb people that like do a full bucket, like an ice block. Like I saw one where a guy literally dumped an ice block off a balcony, hit the other dude in the head. Okay. And it's like, yeah, you're a fucking idiot. Right. Like, but that's what happens when you have dumb friends who do dumb things that could harm you. Like, but there was that. The cinnamon challenge, it's a really bad thing, but I'm pretty sure it didn't actually cause any death. Although it does cause you for lack of breathing, which is very bad, especially if you have like asthma and other situations. Oh, that one. Yeah, you dump like lighter fluid on your chest and then you light it, and it's supposed to not hurt.
Right.
But it's
fire. It's fire. It's going to hurt you.
Yeah, I don't know why people thought that would.
The salt and ice
condom challenge. That was one.
I don't remember the condom challenge.
People were snorting condoms and then pulling them out of their throat as like a cool thing.
The hell?
And one of the big problems with it is that it can get stuck, and some people had to go get surgery to get it removed.
Yeah. Of course.
That was a similar thing. They did the condom challenge where you'd fill it up with water, which was a lot less harmful, but it could still be harmful. They would fill it up with water and drop it on somebody's head, and it would like encapsulate their face just like a plastic bag.
Wow.
And it looked funny. It was funny, haha. They would take it off, but some people actually like. I watched videos of like them not being able to take it off, and they'd have like a friend pull it off.
Yeah, which that's scary.
Is suffocation. The ice and the salt and ice challenge. That was. Did you see that one?
I think I saw one video of it like a while ago, so I don't remember.
They like sprinkle salt all over them, and then they put ice, and the salt gets really, really technically cold, but it feels like you're being burnt. So then they put the ice on the salt, and it basically burns you. I can't say I'm not guilty of some of these things. Like,
there's your eraser challenge.
Eraser challenge right there. I did the eraser challenge. Another thing that wasn't technically a challenge that was very similar was knuckles. Bloody knuckles.
Oh, yeah.
Where you just punch each other's knuckles, or you'd punch the wall, and whoever can go the longest without giving up wins their manhood. And it was such a dumb thing that I don't get why I did it, but I did it because that was popular at the moment.
Right.
There's some here that aren't necessarily bad things. The bandana challenge, well, not banana challenge. That wasn't too bad. Tide Pod challenge was stupid. The mannequin challenge was pretty funny.
That was pretty funny.
That was good. It's just completely non-violent.
Right.
Oh, the hot pepper challenge. I don't mind the hot pepper challenge because you can get through a hot pepper. You can drink milk. Some people can't handle heat, and they should not do the hot pepper challenge. Like, I ate a Carolina Reaper. I did the hot pepper challenge at high school during lunch. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
I ate it, and then I started chugging milks.
Right, and it actually sent a bunch of people to the nurse's office.
Yeah, because that one fucking kid's like, hey, who wants Carolina Reapers? And I was like, I got this. I ain't a little baby.
Yeah, right.
And I did it. I died a little bit after. I still went to class, though. But some people can't handle that type of thing.
Right.
There's so many cold water challenge. That's not harmful, really.
Right.
It's the same thing as the whatever below challenge where you jump in the water for, like, charity.
Right.
Twizzler challenge? Oh, you just make out with people at that point.
Yeah. I mean, don't make reasons to make out with someone.
The fire spray challenge is just dumb. It's like, oh, look, if you get hairspray and a lighter, it creates a flamethrower. Yeah, it can also fucking burn your house down.
Right.
There's so many things that kids did as challenges that are supposed to be cool. The Kiki challenge, in my feelings, that one started out as not harmful and kind of funny, then turned harmful. Did you hear about that one?
No, I haven't.
it's a Drake song, the key, that one, and people would have the car be going like 5 miles an hour, and they'd jump out and start dancing and do the song.
Oh, right.
But then they'd jump back in the car. But then some people started going like 30 miles an hour.
Right. Okay. So that's actually called ghost riding, is what it's called. It's where your car keeps going and you jump out.
Yeah, like I saw one where the guy was like going 30 miles an hour and he tried to jump out with the camera on the other seat, and he immediately buckled and hit the door with his face. And I also watched one where a girl got ran over while doing the Kiki challenge. So that was another situation that started out kind of like, okay, if you're doing it in an empty parking lot, going 2 miles an hour with someone else driving and you're just in the passenger seat and you jump out real quick, it's less harmful. But then it gets dumb.
Yeah.
Real dumb.
Real dumb. Real fast.
The cheese slap challenge is fine. Like, there's some of these that aren't going to be harmful unless the person is lactose intolerant. The corn drill challenge. That was one that people did that it was funny to watch, but you know for a fact it's painful.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Like, there was literally, like, people, like, getting their teeth broken. The, bleach drinking challenge? Yeah. Why? Fuck, it's sick.
It's like some of these.
Feeling nuts challenge? Okay, we're gonna move on. Some of these are completely harmless.
Right.
But the rest are fucking weird. Are we supposed to not swear on this video? I feel like we've already done it like 6 times. You have too. So.
I have too. Yeah. I don't think it.
It's you know what I think? I think society is playing one large game of the offended challenge, and they're always trying to win.
Sure. Yeah.
Sorry. I saw the triggering challenge, and I was like, that's like the offended challenge. Everyone's triggered for something. Okay, now this is just getting weird.
The knife game.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I did that when I was in high school. And I got pretty good at it, but don't do it.
Don't do it.
Just don't do it.
You'll lose fingers.
People did lose fingers.
Yeah.
And that was like and it was, for us, it was funny. It was like, haha, someone cut their finger off, but it wasn't. Well, in our school, actually, we didn't have knives. You can't have a knife at school. So someone would be using like their plastic fork. So like the worst that's going to happen is you're going to puncture your finger with a plastic fork, but it's still bad. It's still harmful. Just don't do it.
Right. Pencils,
pens. Yeah, very easy to not do it.
Right.
But people like to feel cool, so they follow a trend, and that is what makes a trend.
There was a meme going around where if you put your phone in the microwave, it would fix it.
Oh my fucking god.
And people did it, and it would
That was also, you know how, I don't know if you saw it, people are making tinfoil balls, and they're compacting it enough so it just looks like one solid tin circle. And it was beautiful. It really was.
Yeah,
some people started...
The Japanese foil ball.
Yeah, some people started getting a bunch of messages that was like, hey, just so you know, if you put that in the microwave, it'll melt and stay in that perfect circle.
Right.
And people would do videos and be like, hey, yeah, I hear that if you put this in the microwave, it'll make it work better. And then they almost started a fire in their house because they put tinfoil in the microwave. Yeah. As if that wasn't known as something to just not do.
Right.
Some of these are also fall on stupidity. They really do. There's so many challenges that just fall on people being dumb. And, yeah, I can't. I did some of these because I was dumb and I was young. Yeah. And for some reason when you're young, you don't care if you're doing something that's dumb as long as it's popular.
No, I kind of want to just...
The gummy bear challenge. I actually was wondering what that was too.
Yeah, I just kind of want to... Let's... Put that in a new tab here. So I'm wondering if this is to do with the Haribo sugar-free.
Oh, yeah, the ones that make you
the ones
that make you have diarrhea.
Yeah. To trend.
Sorry.
Positions of gummy bears. If it were singing a song on stage.
Oh, so it's not harmful at all.
That one's harmless. Totally harmless. I don't see how this could ever go wrong. Watch it go wrong.
These all look pretty decent.
Yeah.
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 Doesn't look harmless.
It's not harmless.
Some trends are just dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is there really any other trends that follow this type of cat? Bottle flipping, that was a good trend.
Yeah, bottle flipping.
I still try to bottle flip makes you feel cool, but you're not.
Right.
Just remember that. The Wendy's? I feel like that's just an ad. It's not even a Wendy's challenge. It's
no, because that's the Wendy's Twitter.
Okay.
Wendy's Twitter is a meme. I don't know if you've ever gone there.
Do you guys think Rants and Raves should start a TikTok? Answer now. Comment down below. Sorry, TikTok popped up on here, and I keep being told that we should start a TikTok and then post the TikTok videos on the YouTube. The YouTube.
On the YouTube.
I'm so old.
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Aww. Biggie Cheese?
Biggie Cheese. Yeah, so these have just gone into random memes at this point.
Let's go back up to the top. So there
was a cinnamon challenge. What? Nuzlocke challenge?
The Nuzlocke challenge? I think it's just Nuzlocke. Oh, it's a video game. You know what's harmless? There are games like the Meeseeks box that I have, and they have you do challenges in the game.
Right.
But it's something as simple as, like, if you lose, get on your knees and bark like a dog for 30 seconds.
Right.
Just do that. Do dumb challenges like that.
Right.
It's dumb. It's funny. It'll make you laugh. And laughter is very good. And then you're not gonna die.
Right.
I guess that was probably a bit too straightforward, but it's true.
So I guess the moral of this to take away is that
don't be dumb.
If the challenge preys on the stupid, if the challenge is meant to somehow injure or harm people who lack common sense, then it is a dumb challenge. Yes. It is a bad challenge. And we shouldn't, as a society, we shouldn't propagate those challenges.
Yep. Also, if your challenge is a crime and it's not really harmful, it's still a fucking crime.
Yeah, it's still
like
a crime.
the ball pit challenge. That was literally people climbing up the ball pits in like Walmart and jumping in and causing like the entire thing to just collapse. And they thought it was funny.
Right.
That's destruction of property.
Right.
You can't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I feel like people get so focused on, haha, that would be funny, that they don't actually think about what they're doing.
Consequences.
Like there's like people that will like be playing, you know, like the at the arcade, the basketball game.
Right.
People will like climb into the basketball machine and start just throwing the ball in.
Right.
And they don't realize that is against the rules, which makes it against the law because you can break something in this destruction of property. So there's some things that people just do to be funny that aren't funny. So don't do it.
Don't do it.
Then you have things like the Ice Bucket Challenge that is promoting a charity.
Right.
And then it got so popular. I did the Ice Bucket Challenge. My sister asked me to do it. I did the Ice Bucket Challenge, and I think she said she was donating $5, so I gave her $5 more to donate.
Yeah.
But it's something that I feel that should be restarted. I think the Ice Bucket Challenge should be like done again. If they had another challenge that wasn't harmful and was like going towards a charity,
the Sand Bucket Challenge. Awesome. Just dump a bucket of sand on your head.
Yeah, but you're lucky you accidentally get some moisture inside that bucket. The sand compacts into one solid brick, and then just play sand.
It's the kinetic sand.
Oh, okay, that's better. That would be cool, the Sand Bucket Challenge. That would be so messy, though. I'd rather get wet than get, like, little particles of sand up in my crack.
Yeah.
Like, going to the beach is, like, the most happy experience ever, and then leaving the beach is the worst experience ever, because of it's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. But, yeah, so, is there anything else? Oh, the Mannequin Challenge?
So don't be awesome. Stupid.
I wish we could do the Mannequin Challenge, but I can't not move.
Yeah.
I'd go crazy.
Me neither.
It'd be like the Mannequin Challenge, and it'd just be like everyone not moving, and then there'd be me and you just like walking to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, the shoulder cookie challenge. That was a good one. That was cool. You put a cookie on your shoulder, and you had to try to
eat it.
I like the one where you had to put it on your face, because I got really good face muscles. So, like, I was able to maneuver it down
Really?
into my mouth.
Yeah, that seems harmless.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Speaking of challenges, I don't know how long we've been recording, but is there anything you want to do that involves this beforehand? So
Nope.
Speaking of challenges, we would actually like to start doing challenge videos. Not this type of challenge, because we are not stupid.
Right.
We would like to do some challenge videos that are like us playing a game of pong, water pong, not beer, but water pong, and if instead of drinking alcohol, if you get it in a cup, that team has to drink something that's gross.
Right.
Something like that. So it's going to be funny, but it's also going to be like challenge videos. And I would like to do different things like that. Maybe we could even film like the cookie shoulder challenge or something stupid.
Right.
Just to make you guys laugh. So I think that would be a fun thing that we could do, as long as we can start getting the channel to be a bit more popular, so we can start actually spending the time to do those instead of kind of wasting our time when we could be working. You know what I mean? Like, if I make no money but I get like 30 views, I'm the happiest man in the world. I don't care about the money. I kind of just would like to see that we're doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you guys would like to see the challenges, please comment down below, or just like this video.
Yeah.
Hit that bell button, because that will let us know that you want to see our future uploads, and it will send you notifications. So that'll be great.
Any little bit helps.
Yeah. And yeah, if you would like to keep the channel going, let's get some views. We also plan on starting a Twitch, which we've mentioned in the previous podcast, if that's up right now. So, I think we're all set.
Yeah.
All right. Please like,
comment,
and subscribe. And hit that bell icon.
This
See you guys
has been
next
Rants and
time.
Raves. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.